Okay, so it is a student-led business that we handle and get hands-on experience with animals, and then we also learn the soft skills in entrepreneurship. My roots as a traditional ag student is we raised sheep and goats, and we had cattle. And then when I went to college, I shortly realized that's not everyone's experience. And, cows and sheep are, useful in our industry, but dogs is something that pretty much everyone has. And then we have a small animal management class with an equine science. And so we kind of dive into the small animals as your pets. And I thought it is super relevant to everyone, and there's a couple of people in the state that were kind of doing this dog grooming, and I thought that was a really good idea to bring it to Hudson. I'm an animal science teacher, like the animal pathway, and then we piloted the program 3 years ago with our teachers. So we were in a little ag barn. And we had small living quarters. We had like one bathtub and maybe 2 tables. And so we kind of morphed it into this. Our school board graciously saw the need for this, and so they built a very new big facility so we can actually start reaching out to our community. But my vet med class, so my veterinary medicine students, they take ownership of this business. And through this business, we get to experience different types of dogs, different temperaments. We learn about how to read paperwork. We learn how to deal with older dogs and young dogs and hyper dogs and scared dogs. And they just give you kind of see behind me, they learn how to deal with all animal types. And then my small animal management class kind of comes in as an assistant. They help, they do PR, they take pictures, they walk the dog, they water the dog, and then they're going to brush out the dogs. They'll do some nail trimming and ear cleaning to help my vet med students finish the animal in their 55-minute allotted time. In the morning, they drop their dog off. We bring them in, and then we go into the kennel rooms over there and set them up, get them all cozy. Then my first period rolls in, and we go out and we walk dogs, we play with them, we love on them, and then we'll do a nail trimming or an ear cleaning. And then we'll roll that for a couple of class periods, making sure all dogs are prepped or ready to go to the bathtub. When they get into the bathtub, we wash them, we shampoo, condition them, and then we bring them out. And that's kind of what we saw here today. We're blowing them out, drying them, and then we do offer hygiene cuts to returning customers. And so that will trim their paws, and then we'll trim their belly, and kind of a landing patch on the backside.
Answer this question, because you mentioned that they're learning skills. What are they learning by doing this? What will they take away, or what can they use?
So what's really cool about this is there are certifications that you can earn and be a dog groomer professionally. But in the state of Texas, there's really nothing that declares like you have to have before you can operate. So these kids could essentially open their own dog grooming business and pay themselves through college. As long as they have running water and electricity, they can groom dogs and put themselves through college. And then on the flip side, they learn temperaments, they learn how to handle dogs, they learn how to manage dogs. If you own a pet, you're going to be very comfortable and very familiar with your own animal, but bring a strange animal in and there's going to be some unfamiliarities, and you need to know how to handle other people's animals. All of my kids, they have shown interest in veterinary medicine, and so they're going to kind of pursue something in animal industry. But even if you don't pursue something in animal industry, you can take something away like the soft skills of talking on a phone or scheduling, or even just taking payments for your future. Every year I'd say, how many of y'all own an animal? And everyone would raise their hand. And I found that a lot of people own dogs, and then we would get into how to manage them, how to feed them, how to take care of them, and there was a disconnect. I can tell you that trimming nails is really hard for them to do because they're always afraid to hit the quick or they don't know how far to go. And so I see that my kids were avoiding that skill and letting them kind of get practice here under my supervision, building their confidence up. I think what I saw was pet owners struggling to manage their own animals. And then I thought, what better way to teach them how to manage their own pets, but also help the community manage their animals.